Obviously, the office of the district collector plays a very important role. But we have to understand the office of the district collector. The office of the district collector is called as the district collector. In some cases, it is called as district magistrate. And in some cases, it is known by other names like the deputy commissioner, etc. Okay. What has to be understood is that these three names that are there, it points out to the different functions that are performed by the office of the district collector. And what are those? Like if we talk about district collector, so as a district collector, what is the role, what is the responsibility that the office has? So you will find land revenue, collection of government no dues, that means the loans that have been given by the government, the collection of the dues related to those loans, land reforms to be taken up at the district level, the registration and mutation, as well as custodian of government land. That means whenever we talk about as the district collector, what is the responsibility of the office? As a district collector, the responsibility of the office is primarily related to government revenue. So when it comes to revenue collection at the at the district level, revenue collection at the at the district level, again, who performs that? So it is the responsibility of the district collector. Similarly, when it comes to collection of government dues, what does this mean? You will find that government from time to time offers loans. Government does what? From time to time the government offer loans. Like an example of that loan could be Takavi loans. If you have not heard about it, I'm just introducing this. An example of it is Takavi loans. What is this Takavi loans? See, you can understand these loans as agricultural loans. Okay. And they are provided by the government. So obviously when the government is providing loans, it is not free of cost. It is at a particular rate of interest. And that interest or the collection of the loan that is there, it becomes the job of the district collector. Similarly, land reforms. So where do we conceive land reforms to be? Land reforms are again taken up at the district level, and the authority there lies with whom? The office of the district collector. Registration and mutation, again, land records. We are talking about registration and as well as mutation of land. Okay. So if suppose I am selling my land, someone is buying it, it needs to be registered. There needs to be government dues because this transfer will involve a legal, there will be a legal fee associated with it. It is done where? At the district level, and the district collector is responsible for that. Similarly, finally, custodian of government land. What does this mean? So we know that in India, there are a lot of public assets. That means they are assets owned by the government. And at the district level, who acts as the custodian of those assets? That means who has the role to ensure that there is no misuse of it? Who has the role to ensure that there is no misuse of it? Like if suppose there is a government land, it should not be encroached by anyone else. So it should not so happen that people or individuals, they encroach upon the government land. That should not happen. So whose responsibility is it? It is the responsibility of the district collector. Okay. Now comes the second, which is the district magistrate. Okay, the district magistrate. That means these two, not only are the names different, but they also signify a difference in the functions performed. Okay. Yes, in India, in lot of states, you will find that the office of the district collector is called a district magistrate. But the term district magistrate signifies a different set of functions. Why? Because the term magistrate is judicial in nature, which means when we allow the term magistrate, that means there are some judicial functions that are now being also performed by the district collector. Like what? Head of criminal administration. Criminal administration means what? Criminal administration means that when it comes to implementation of criminal laws, so who is the head in the district at the district level? It is the district magistrate who is the head. Okay. Secondly, supervising police functioning. Now, I have in multiple times told you that under the Indian Police Act, it is not the superintendent of police, but it is the district collector who is considered to be the head of law and order administration at the district level. And it is the same law, which is the Indian Police Act, which mentions that the superintendent of police will function under the office of the district collector. So, the responsibility of law and order, supervision of law and order, police, it lies with whom? The district magistrate. Again, some enforcement judicial nature is given. Third, CRPC section 144. We have talked about it before also. We have seen that the section 144 that is there, section 144 has certain restrictions on the movement of people, restriction on the assembly of people is imposed under section 144. But the question is, who is responsible for this enforcement? So which authority at the district level can call for enforcement or decide that section 144 will be enforced? And the decision is taken by the district collector. Okay, not by the superintendent of police, again by the district collector. Next comes conducts magisterial inquiries. So if there are inquiries being ordered, magisterial inquiries are being ordered for the functioning of different administrative bodies. Sometimes it may so happen, you'll find that there has been a misuse of the powers, the executive powers that has been allocated to different executive bodies. Like it may so happen that police may disperse a peaceful protest. हो सकता है. Disbursement of a peaceful protest. Peaceful protest. If the protest is peaceful, it's a democratic protest. It's a protest where in any democratic country that has to be allowed. We need to allow people to criticize if they want the functioning of the government. If they are not happy with the functioning of the government, if they're not happy with the functioning of the bureaucracy, they have in a democratic country the right to declare their dissent, the right to protest against those decisions. They do have that because obviously democracy talks about sovereignty of the people. So the rights, the power belongs to the people. Okay. Now, when that happens or there is a protest that is being taking place, sometimes there are arbitrary administrative actions by dispersing those protests, and that too when dispersing those protests through what? Through the use of you can say force. In a peace, in yes, it may so happen that a peaceful protest may also be in contradiction to law and order. So if suppose there are people protesting but they are blocking the traffic, so that creates problems related to traffic, law and order, etc. So that dispersal can take place. But to disperse that protest, there is no need to adopt power or force to do it. It can be done in a peaceful manner also, and adequate power needs to be adopted. Clear? And that is where the problem lies. And if those things happen, if there are maybe cases of corruption or something like that, so there may be magisterial inquiries that are held, or the minister may decide that because of this there will be a magisterial inquiry on it. And in such cases, what is required? In such cases, what is required is that it is the district collector who will, the district magistrate who will conduct that. Okay. Ensuring public safety. Clear? So this is the magistrate. You can see here that there are magisterial functions. The nature of this function is more judicial. Okay. Then comes as district administrator. That means, as district administrator, what does that mean? That means that there are some specific functions that the office of the district collector enjoys because he is the head district officer. He is the senior most district officer. Like if we talk about coordination, so coordinating between different departments, we have talked about the concept of convergence and how there today we we do implement convergence of a lot of development oriented policies and program. There is convergence. There is convergence. So in that case, what becomes very, very important is proper coordination. In fact, without proper coordination, there may be duplication of effort, there may be inefficiencies. Who has the authority to ensure that that does not happen? And the authority lies with the district administrator. Then comes conducting elections. So we have seen that the district collector does what? Also acts as the returning officer. He acts as also the returning officer. What does that mean? So if there are MP elections that is taking place, so in MP elections you will find that the the candidates who are contesting elections, they file their their candidature by going to the office of the district collector, submitting all the documents there. It is the district collector who verifies that document and then finally allows or rejects the application of these individuals. And not only that, when elections are taking place, so there may be MLA elections, there may be local bodies elections that are going on. So in that case, the responsibility to ensure that elections are peaceful and the responsibility to ensure that the elections that are being conducted, they are not they are not rigged, lies with the office of the district collector. Yes, the district collector in this case works as an agent of the election commission. So he is more he's being given directions by the election commission, and accordingly he functions in this very regard. Okay. Then comes census operations, which means that the census data that is collected, again, what kind of data needs to be collected, what all data needs to be collected. The district collector acts as the census officer as well. The district disaster management, I have already told you, the district collector is also the head of the relief and rehabilitation operations because he is the chairman of the district disaster management authority. And finally, grievance redressal. That means when it comes to the functioning of the different offices, the different bodies that are there at the district level, if there are grievances against them, then in that case, again, the district collector acts as a grievance redressal officer as well. Okay. So this is basically the district collector at acting in these three capacities.